Hello everyone, it's Tanoshi here and welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. So today we're going to have a different video. It's more like a reminder to remind players, especially those who played the Japanese version but do not know that the line missions are going to end. So if you are a global player, you might wanna stay away and not see how many stones we've actually gained from there. I think it's such a bummer that global didn't get these. I think it's such a shame, but I think it's a Japanese thing. It's to promote the line app for Japanese players. So they've done a partnership and they rewarded Japanese Dokkan Battle JP version players for logging into the line app and doing the Hoi Poi mission. So if you remember, if you are a Japanese player, this boomer tab right here to your right, you would normally click on it. That's not going to work now because it's not active. I've already done mine. You was to go there, you would click on that, Boomer would throw a capsule, and her capsule of the Capsule Corporation, which in the anime you'd turn into a car or a tent or whatever it is that they had from in the capsule from the Capsule Corporation. In this case, you could get dragon ores, green dragon ores. And every time you would do that, you would get to a screen where you would tell you your total of dragon ores that you've collected. And if you would send those dragon ores to your game, for every 7 dragon ores that you got, you would get 1 dragon stone in game. So this is the one I've done one day ago. Which was on a Saturday. It says one day ago, but it's the JP login, not login, the day to reset the missions is in about an hour, 40 minutes time. So in about 40 minutes will be 2 days. So I've done that on a Saturday. So you would get that done on a Saturday. I've done my capsule. I'm not sure how many you used to get altogether. I only have gotten 35 green dragon ores at once, and sometimes 70, and that was about it. And all in all, that's 5 and 10 stones, which is great. And just for an announcement of players, there was an announcement in game which was in Japanese, courtesy here of Dokkan Info that helped me to find this and aided me with Google Translate. It's going to an end. So it's saying to us that the line Hoi Poi capsule challenge will end on Monday, the 27th of Jan. So today being the 20th, you have now one more weekend. Saturday, the 23rd to the 25th is a reset. And you can do another one on it, and you can get up to the 26 or 27. You can do that once more for the chance to get 36 dragon ores, 35 dragon ores, or 70 dragon ores. I don't know if you can get more. Let me know in the comment section below. I've only gotten 35 or 70. It's 5 and 10 stones. Doing that every weekend, it's pretty good. And a reminder for players that you can accumulate these dragon ores in the Hoi Poi capsule on the line app. You might want to go back in there if you've got those, and you might want to start sending them to your game, because once that the mission, the challenge has ended, you would have a limited time to actually claim this. So it's saying here that the last challenge that we will be able to do will be on the 27th of January. Will be in a weeks for now. So it's telling us that dragon ores, the green dragon ores that you can exchange for Dokkan from stones, dragon stones in game, said that you will be able to get those into through missions. It tells us here, in the future we plan to make it possible for players to earn those Dragon Ores on a regular basis through in-game missions. So what it's saying to us is we might not be able to get those from the line anymore, but we might be able to get some more, which gives me the hope that perhaps global players will be able to get those. We don't know yet. What we know for sure is that if you don't claim those Dragon Ores by the 28th of Feb, you will lose them. Guys, it's a lot of stones. Please don't claim. I'll show you in game how many stones I've made so far. So please make sure you collect them. And you've got the dates again. It tells us how to do. You open the chat, you open the menu, you tap in Hapoi, you send the number of the Dragon Ores, and when you see the number of Dragon Ores in your box in the line app saying 0, the sending is complete. Therefore, you go to your game and then you have them in here. I'm gonna collect my last 35. I have been collecting them quite religiously every Saturday when I get them. And he also tells us that if you leave past that date, the 28th of Feb, and do not claim, you're gonna have errors there and you won't be able to claim your stones. Now, global players, you might want to look away because it's quite a lot of stones. If you were to look in the missions here, if it loads, sorry guys for the delay, the JP version, it's very, very slow. I will show you guys that so far I have only claimed 35 Dragon Ores to complete 2 of the missions, and I'm sure I haven't claimed any more. So when we go to the barbershop, you will see how many we've got. It's quite a considerable amount. I don't think that it's fair to global players. But again, this is a app that is popular in Japan, and the partnership with Dokkan was to perhaps help people to get into and download the line app. So as you can see here, I've completed 2 missions and I've only used 35 Dragon Ores. That's how many I've done on the barbershop. I've exchanged on the barbershop. So if you go to the barbershop here, and you're going to see how many I've actually have. I'm sorry, global players, you might want to look away. I have 3,150 Dragon Ores, which will give me a total of 450 Dragon Stones. That is just for going on a line app every Saturday, clicking on a boomer, and randomly get a number of Dragon Ores, green Dragon Ores. That's it. 450 Dragon Stones, plus the 5 that I've already claimed, 455. Plus the one from next weekend, which I could get another 5 or 10. We're talking about a minimum of 460 Dragon Stones. That's a minimum because you can get on the Boomer capsule either 35 or 70. So you can get a 5 stones, which I've just claimed now, the 35 Dragon Ores, or you could have 70, which means 10 Dragon Stones. So if you're fortunate enough to get quite a few or 70, you have way more than 460 stones. And that's for free. That is absolutely for free. So guys, make sure you claim those stones. Don't wait until past the 28th of Feb, because otherwise you will lose them. Go in game, go in the app, claim them now so you don't lose this perk. That's Tanoshin here with another advice on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Subscribe, leave a like, and sayonara.